New details tonight about a vacancy on the U.S. Supreme Court. After nearly 28 years on the bench, Justice Stephen Breyer is retiring and giving Joe Biden his first opportunity to nominate a new justice. The decision will impact the country for decades to come. Biden says he'll fulfill a campaign promise to make history.
The person I will nominate will be someone with extraordinary qualifications, character, experience, and integrity. And that person will be the first Black woman ever nominated to the United States Supreme Court.
People here in North Alabama are also reacting to the news tonight. WAAY 31's Olivia Schuler sat down with the first Black woman to win a partisan election for a judge in North Alabama. Olivia, what's Lynn Sherrod's reaction tonight to President Biden's promise?
Nikel, pure joy. Sherrod says there's not enough Black women serving in the legal community. She's hoping today's announcement opens doors that have historically been closed.
I want my children, my future grandchildren, to all be able to look and see persons like themselves. It's certainly long overdue.
Nominating a Black female to the Supreme Court is something many have waited years to hear out loud.
Certainly one of those opportunities that we want young lawyers, seasoned lawyers, those people that are even just thinking about going to law school, be able to see that, yes, you can obtain that too.
Sherrod herself making history. She was the first Black female judge to win a partisan election in North Alabama, working for years in the legal community.
I became a judge, first a municipal court judge, then the presiding municipal court judge before going over to the state court.
Breaking every barrier set in front of her, but her passion to serve all started in her hometown of Gadsden, Alabama.
I did not know a practicing attorney, and I certainly didn't know any attorneys of color.
Her mother working as a housekeeper for a tax attorney.
She said, you could go to law school. You can become a lawyer too. And wow, she absolutely convinced me, and I did it, and I became a lawyer.
Years later, and she's now serving as an attorney for Conscience Cole Jordan and Sherrod. And although today brings a sigh of relief for our nation, Sherrod wants to see more Black females in the legal community here.
There's certainly not enough. There's not enough to serve this community or even to serve this state. I think that we should comprise at least what the voting population is in this state, and that certainly is not occurring.
But today could be the start of turning a new page and starting a new chapter.
I think it's a step in the right direction, and I'm looking forward to knowing who that person is going to be. He's willing to fulfill this promise, and we commend him for that.
President Biden is expected to make his pick to replace retiring Stephen Breyer by the end of February. Reporting live in studio, Olivia Schuler, WAAY 31 News.
Olivia, thanks. Breyer has served nearly 3 decades on the court, and this term ends in June, but he says he'll stay on the bench until his successor is confirmed.